segment we're having here. If you're a fan of drama and the theater, then you are in luck. The University of Alabama's Department of Theater and Dance is putting on a production of The Seagull very soon. And here to tell me more about it is one of the stars, Miss Diane Teague. Diane, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely, it is our pleasure. The Seagull is one of the classics.
It is.
Tell us a little bit about why this show by a Russian playwright is so important in the canon of American theater.
It's so important because the work that was begun by Chekhov and by Stanislavski changed the way that theater was perceived, directed, and acted in this country, in Europe, everywhere. It was the beginning of the method style of acting, in fact. We think we invented that, but we did not. It was invented, in fact, at the turn of the century by Stanislavski and his collaboration with Chekhov. A more realistic and naturalistic approach to acting and in telling stories, dramatic stories.
Now this is going to be, well, before we touch there, and I know this is a special show for you, and I know it's a special show for the director. We'll get to that. I'm wanting to jump to it, but I'm going to make myself not. Tell us about The Seagull. What happens in that show?
The Seagull is a story of love and passion, of longing. It is the story of people who are beginning to realize that perhaps life has not turned out for them the way they thought it was going to turn out for them. And so they long for more in their lives. They long to capture perhaps their youth. They long to perhaps capture things that maybe they didn't have a chance to have when they were younger. And so it's about young love, it's about old love, it's about holding on to what our dreams mean to us and pursuing those dreams no matter where we are in our progression.
It's never too late to shake off being jaded.
It's never too late.
And pursue a younger man's interest, particularly love, correct?
That's right, absolutely.
Teaching the old dog new tricks. And
That's
all this.
right.
And that's kind of a common theme in a lot of literature and in plays, particularly Russian plays, and in American ones as well during that period, correct?
Absolutely. And one of the things that each generation believes that they have invented passion, heartbreak, love, when in fact it's always been with us. And I know of no playwright who explores those themes more eloquently than Chekhov and more subtly. This is a very adult storytelling. It's not rock'em sock'em theater. It's not special effects.
Right.
It's good storytelling.
There you are. It's words and good actors putting them out there in a way that's
Yes, we hope.
Yeah, we hope. Yes,
We hope.
yes. Oh, I'm sure it is. I can tell that you're intimately familiar with Chekhov and his work in this play in particular, and the role you're going to portray, because this is a special show for you and for the director. Tell us about that.
It is. We did the show at the University of Alabama 28 years ago, and the director, Edmund Williams, directed the show at that time. He's directing it again. And I'm very fortunate in that I'm being allowed to reprise that role of Arkadina that I had 28 years ago. And this would not have been uncommon in the Moscow Art Theater for actresses and actors to continue to play roles 20, 30, 40 years later that they originated. That was, if you started a role, you kept that role many times. So this is a very special role for me, and it's been a real gift to return to the stage to do this show.
All right, well, super. Well, Diane, break a leg, and best of luck to you, and I know that you're eager to get out there and start strutting your stuff upon the boards this evening.
That's right, tonight.
That's right.
We open tonight.
All right, well, super. You can catch The Seagull November 14th, that's tonight, through the 18th, and on the 20th at Marion Galloway Theater. For tickets and showtimes, call 205-348-3400. Learn more online at theatre.ua.edu.